All of the information in today's video could easily do damage to your garage door or to yourself, so use the information at your own risk. It's very dangerous. Don't touch anything unless you know exactly what you're doing.
This is your emergency release, so I wanted to show you how you could open your garage if you needed to. The release is from the sprocket here, and the thing is it needs to go back to the same spot. So I just pulled it down and released it, and I'm going to go ahead and lift it up. You see it locks back right into the slot there. So when we close it,
on most garage doors, you won't be able to re-lock it this way. You'll have to wait till the power is back on so that you can open the garage door, and then as the latch will spring back into its correct position and catch the door and come back open. You want to take some serious precautions. A garage door can seriously maim you, can really hurt you. Don't put your fingers in between any of the panels. It's extremely dangerous. So don't try this unless you absolutely know what you're doing. You can really, really hurt yourself, or somebody else. It's very, very dangerous, and the garage door can be pretty heavy. So it takes some physical strength to lift the door, and also the door may not stay in place, so it can fall on things as well. So, don't touch anything unless you know exactly what you're doing. And again, you can really pinch your fingers or cut off stuff that you don't want to lose. So make sure you know exactly what you're doing. Otherwise, don't touch anything here. With this, not able to re-lock it in place. On most garage doors, that's going to be the situation. You mostly will need the power back on. So what you can do is come up with a temporary way to lock the door, which also is good to have a secondary lock on your garage door, as it can be a little bit dangerous having this release mechanism.
It's not the easiest. It's not the hardest thing, that's that. There we go. I'll pull the car out. Now the car's out. Be careful not to get pinched in between the deals of the garage door. That's the critical part. Now relatch.
Again, with most garage doors, you won't be able to relock it this way. You'll have to wait till the power is back on and turn the garage on so that
Push it back.
it relatches in place. I had to try to see if mine could lock. Most of them you won't be able to relock it that way. Again, you'll have to wait till the power is back on. So what I had to do was rig a way to make a temporary lock so that I could, keep it closed. And it may be a good idea in many situations to have a secondary lock to lock the door as a secondary.
Couldn't lock the garage door that way, so just gotta anchor it somehow. Just like that.
Something like this, you just want to make sure that the door isn't opened the normal way with the garage door. Although most doors have a tension release, so that if something restricts it, it won't continue and do damage. Alright, and here's part of why the power was out. Some upgrades going on to the power system. A couple different areas.
Alright, made it back. Pulled out my makeshift lock. Pulled up the channel locks. Lots of ways you can put a padlock on there. Lots of ways. I'll probably get a better lock for the future in case I have that happen again. Also get a battery backup for a garage remote for certain types. So I'm going to look into that. Some can do it. Sometimes you got to replace the whole thing. Sometimes you can just add a battery. So I'm going to look into that. Go ahead and reopen this deal. go ahead and leave it clipped just in case the power comes back on, then it'll operate and it'll grab the deal when it pops back up into place. So, okay, went ahead and pulled out the channel locks. Now I've got to open the garage door in order to latch it back in. I think there we go. It should latch back in on its own. Let's see how it goes. In theory, it's latched now. So we'll check it, make sure we can't. Yeah, there we go. That's all it took. So lifting up on it. Now we're locked back in place. But that's how you can release the garage door and survive a power outage. And another way is to get a battery backup, which I'm going to look into. Done deal.